Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to the vlog. What's up with you? I am so excited today because we are going to the premiere of Demon Slayer. I'm literally gonna cry. Like, I'm so excited. I can't even tell you. First of all, this is like dirty. Okay. Anyway, it's like 11 o'clock and I finished working with all my clients. I also worked out. Look at me, because I figured we're probably gonna like hang out, Gino and I, have a little date night, maybe get some pizza. I mean, who knows where the night's gonna go. And then we're gonna go see Demon Slayer at like 7:30. I just did a quick back and ab workout, which was fire, and I will post that. I'll add this to the vlog. I didn't do Stairmaster. I'm gonna do that later. And I do have a yoga class at 4 that I absolutely must go to. And I told you, I was like, I have to go to this. So date night is gonna have to start after my yoga class. Oh, it's such a beautiful day in Arizona. If you don't live here, you should consider moving. Seriously, especially if you live somewhere cold. Get the fuck out of there quick. There's so many much more beautiful places on this planet that you can live, and you don't have to live in the cold if you don't like it. If you like it, you got issues. I'm just kidding, but really. So I'm gonna take you through my back and ab workout. But first, I'm making my amino water that I always drink while I'm working out. Also, keep in mind that I'm still 2.5 months post-surgery, so I have to modify some of the exercises. So for this workout, I did 3 different back exercises, and I supersetted all of them with abs. I love starting off with seated rows. I think it's such a smooth and easy motion to start with, to kind of like warm up all the muscles and like I think it's great. Now the variation of it is up to you. What I did today is I used a bigger bar and I did underhand, which means it kind of hits all of my back, my lower, middle, and upper back. I felt this also in my traps, so I really like this one. And if you can see, my core is tight. I'm pulling with my back, chest is up, you're not hunching into it, heads up, neck is straight. So really just focus on pulling with the back and squeezing. And what I did is 4 sets of 10 to 12 with this motion. And I supersetted this with leg raises. Now, I tried doing hanging leg raises, or like leg raises on the bench, but they both kind of pulled on that scar part on my under my boobs. So I decided I'm just gonna do them on the ground. And I haven't done these in a while, so you can see it is pretty difficult for me to do. My abs feel like they've atrophied a little bit, but that's okay, we're working on it. So really on these leg raises, like feet are together and you want to focus on squeezing the abs and pulling the legs in with the abs instead of just moving the leg. It's not about moving the leg, it's just about squeezing the abs, and then it will pull in your legs. And also notice at the end when my legs are up, I'm doing a little bit of like lift. I'm lifting my hips off the ground, but again, I'm not lifting my hips, I'm squeezing my abs, which is lifting my hips. I took a little water break. I always have aminos, like I'll take some sips right after every single thing that I do, so it helps me drink that whole liter of water. So what I did for the next superset is this pull down machine. Now you could do any kind of pull down like cable, but today I decided to do the machine plate loaded pull downs. These really target your lats and your upper back. And you can see I'm doing single arm because I'm post-surgery, and when I do it with both arms, I feel it a lot more in my chest. It engages my chest more. So that's why I'm doing single arm. I'm doing about 10 to 12 on each side. And I did 4 sets of this as well. I also supersetted this with the leg raises. Again, I'm only doing 1 ab exercise. I've been really loving doing that. I think it makes me really focus on just that one exercise and get the most out of it, and my abs are always super sore. So again, I did leg raises with that, 4 sets of 10 to 12, and you can see it's getting way harder for me to lift my legs. And I also have to move my hands down. In the previous set, it was behind my head. So what I did at the end to finish this workout is this, what I call a low row. And this low row machine, it's also plate loaded. And please do not be like scared from the look of this machine. All these machines are actually very, very good, especially if you're a beginner, because it only moves in one direction, and it's a lot easier to use than something like a cable or free weights like dumbbells and barbells. because again, it only moves in one direction. So please give it a shot. Don't be afraid of it. And what I'm doing is I'm driving the elbow back and I'm kind of twisting into that motion and I'm pulling with my back. And the grip is also underhand. So I did this also 4 sets of 10 to 12 on each side, superset it with the leg raises. Okay, I'm starving. So this is my first meal of the day. Very sad. It's gonna be a shake and a mini bar. I love this flavor protein, by the way. It's chocolate strawberry and it's fucking amazing. It literally tastes like chocolate covered strawberry. Like, I'm not even kidding. Okay, here, let me show you. The brand is True Nutrition, same brand as everything else I have. And it says New Zealand grass-fed whey. Very, very good quality. I mean, like, if you've ever had those protein powders where like you immediately feel bloated after, this is not one of those. This is like so clean, it just goes right through you. And I love this flavor. So they also have a thin mint flavor if you're into like chocolate mint, which I am. And if you aren't, sucks to suck. Just kidding. That one is amazing too. Yeah, so I'm gonna have this, and then probably very shortly, probably in an hour, I'm gonna have my chicken and rice meal. I know when I work out in the mornings after my client, my food ends up getting like close to each other, but I don't mind it. I'm not complaining. I honestly, I prefer it. I think the longer I push my fast in the morning, the like easier it is for me to basically like eat less, because I'm eating 1700 calories, which most people don't even think that that's not that. Most people think that that's a lot of food, but that is not a lot of food for me. Like, I'm used to like, I don't know, eating over 2000 calories. It's funny because my client today was asking me how much I weigh, and I'm like 133, and she could not believe it because to her 130 is like, I don't know, bigger than me, but like 5 pounds of fat is this big and 5 pounds of muscle is this big, so it makes sense. All right, it is my favorite time. It's time for lunch, finally. Actually, I did not even notice the time go by because I was editing and it just like flew by. Don't mind my PJs. So what I'm doing is obviously measuring always. So I'm doing 140 grams of rice, and this is what I'm using. You guys know it's organic rice, it's already made. And what I did is I also have some rotisserie chicken that I bought this morning, and I shred it, and then I just measured it already. This is 3 ounce cooked, which is about 4.5 ounces raw, like 4.5 to 5. I just make sure that I'm consistent every day and I eat the same amount. And the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some barbecue sauce on it, and this one is organic and it only has 9 grams of sugar for 2 servings, which is perfect. It's not too much and it tastes really good, and I'm almost out of it. I like to put the barbecue sauce on top before I put it in the microwave, so when I put it over, it doesn't get cold. Yeah, I literally have to like, I'm out of it. And that's it. Like, my lunch is so simple, and what I'm gonna do is also have a perfect bar, like a mini bar after my lunch, just to hold me over, like just like a dessert, not to hold me over. I don't know what I'm saying. It's like my mind's jumbled up. And yeah, hopefully I'll make it to yoga. I still want to do some violin. That's gonna take me an hour, so I'm gonna eat, practice some violin for an hour, and then I also have to take the dogs out. So maybe I make it, maybe I won't. I'm not sure, but I'm not gonna sweat it. And it seems like we're gonna go get pizza tonight, so I'm really excited. Yeah, that's it. I don't want to bore you. I was editing this video, and this video is long. I was like, holy shit, I talked a lot. I mean, I touch on a lot of things when it comes to like health and fitness and nutrition, so I do think it's really valuable. But I hope you guys watch it and you don't hate my rambling. I really am trying to like help. But anyway, I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna eat in silence. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I sit on the couch and I just like eat in silence because it just helps me enjoy my food more. Only time I don't eat in silence is dinner, because Gino's here and he always wants to watch a show. But when he's not here, I'm eating in silence. Like, I'm just focusing on my food and being present. I love it. Okay, I think it's starting to get too hot for these shoes. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna continue to wear these. It is actually getting hot in Arizona. Like, what's the weather? It's 80. Literally, it was 78 when we took the dogs out. But anyway, I didn't make it to yoga, but I'm not mad about it because we're gonna go get pizza. And I'm bringing these, all my sweats, because we're gonna go see Demon Slayer that I already told you about. I'm so excited. We're gonna go see that after the pizza. Pizza, dessert, Demon Slayer, date night. Hurry. What did I say about the weather? It's fucking nuts. Oh my god, look at that. You feed me? What's in my nose? You guys, thank you for watching this vlog. I really appreciate you. I love making these for you. And we ended the night by going to see Demon Slayer, and it was amazing. Definitely left me wanting more, and I can't wait to see the rest of the episodes that come out. Gino and I genuinely love going to the movie theater. It's been our thing since we've been together, and here I'm trying to make it look like he's wearing hijab. But also what blows my mind is how they make their money from this $5.50 water. Like this stupid Dasani that's terrible quality was $5.50.